Bert, fly high is Bert, Bert, the Bert, but is the word is Bert, 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 Bert. Does its own thing, haters getting Bert, hurt, Bert, drops of golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert, Bert, the Bert, but is the word is Bert, 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 does its own thing, haters getting Bert, hurt, Bert, drops of golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert, Bert, the Bert, but is the word is Bert, 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 Bert,
Bert does its own thing, haters getting berserk. Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. 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 Bert is Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert. Bert, the Bert is the word is Bert. Bert, 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 Bert. Bert. Bert.
All right, Space is live. What's good, y'all? Just ran up the Hedera space. Had to go get my car serviced in between, so I wasn't sure if we were going to be delayed, but we're right on time. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. I was gone super busy today, IRL, all day. And I mean, it's funny. If you guys weren't in it already, we had a voice chat with Bert. I was in there for the last like 45 minutes hanging out with you guys. We're going to start running up more of those really soon here. If you guys haven't rated the space yet, make sure to do so. The communities that rate the hardest will get some shout outs here. Bert always rates these spaces pretty hard. So shout out to the Bert community. Welcome to Bert the Bird community spaces here. XRP has meme coin. Today's show is powered by at the Bert coin. Make sure to shoot a follow at the Bert coin. Make sure to join the Telegram, join the website as well. We got merch here. And then come hang out in the Telegram. Come say hi. Obviously, follow us on X as well at the Bert coin. Buy Bert's, buy XRP on none other than First Ledger. You can also use Zalman wallet and X Magnetic as well. I see a bunch of you guys commenting on the live stream as well. Shout out to all of you. We got XRP memes here. Bert to Bertilians. We got Jay here saying the soundtrack in the background is making me feel some kind of way. Shout out to Cyber, killing it with the Bert music here. Absolutely love it. I always blast it in my headphones personally, even after the spaces are over. It just goes really hard. So shout out to the Bert community for creating insane content. MD, what's good, brother? You said IPEX ruining sleep schedules, dropping the alpha. You guys know how it goes already. This is the time to be in XRP, in meme coins, of course. Being in Bert here, we're already, I think earlier today, I missed it, but I'm assuming this candle was around 10 mil. So we went from 2 million. When were we at 2 million, by the way? Give me 1 second here. December 31st was the last time we were at the bottom here. So literally 2 weeks later, we already have hit a 5x on the chart here. So I missed it. I wasn't even active. I wasn't online at the time. But these candles here are very, very bullish. And if you remember yesterday's show, I did talk about every single candle here has basically been a new step and a retest of every single fib level. So we're going to unpack that here shortly. And then we got SPZ up in here. Bert is the word. So shout out to everyone that's commenting here on the live stream. Shout out to everyone tuning in here today as well. If you're on the spaces side of things, hit that link up in the Jumbotron. Feel free to jump in over here on the live stream side of things. I just got home like a few minutes before the space started. I do need to go grab my water, so I will be right back. I'm going to play some Bert music, and then we're going to kick off the space. So if you guys are bullish, again, on XRP meme coins, Bert meme coin, the schizo infinite meme chicken here in XRP. Well, hit that like, hit that retweet, rate it. And if you're part of another XRP meme community, make sure to rate the live stream, rate the spaces as well. Use that live comment section. I'll be doing some shout outs here. So let me start some music again, and then we're going to get into the show. I'm just going to grab some water. Be right back.
Does it something haters getting hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, but fly high is Bert is the word is
All right, you guys, I'm back. Let's run it up. Okay, let's see what's cooking here in XRP. Gosh, from one show to the next, man. Crazy. Crazy moves. I think XRP, what did I tell you guys, right? It was in the bull flag. It was breaking out. XRP was at like 260 something yesterday. I told you, once we break 273, we are going to start to hit price discovery. I mean, if you've been fading my calls, fading the shows here, I mean, I literally cover the state of the market every single day. So, I mean, it's literally I see a Dobra in here. Bert under 10 million is free. Free bird, fly high, free bird. I completely agree with that, brother. Appreciate you tuning in here today as well. But yeah, Bert under 10 million definitely is free. Cannot stress that enough. All right, so here, this was that breakthrough candle on January 11th, which is when we started to see a lot of these meme coins start to pop off. Bert included as well. So $2.61 is where we hit. And then I did say once we broke this level here around $2.73, which yesterday we touched it and I talked about it. I said, look, once we break above it, that's when we start to send. And look at that, literally the next day. So here's the next candle right here. Look at that. We closed it, and then basically the next day, which is today, we close above it. So right now, this candle, I believe it's the same time frame as Bert. So the daily candle is about to close as well with a lot of strength, and that's what it takes to start to really gigasend. So I believe, and if you're new here, I do believe that Bert or not Bert, XRP is about to shoot to about $5 to $7, and then over the course of the next month or two, we might see that blow off top type of scenario, which would be potentially $10 to $12. If we go beyond that, then I mean everything that I'm talking about, every single price target is way higher. Like Bert to 100 million would be like Bert to a billion or something crazy. Like it would be, which obviously we believe Bert to billions either way, but yeah, we're just kind of watching. So right now, XRP is breaking through. Now that we're going to do some TA on XRP here, XRP is actually factually breaking through the 1618 right now. And if it does close above it, I did say that we will kind of just start to send straight to the 2618, which is basically $5, $4.78. So, and if you guys did not know already, maybe you guys weren't here during this big candle in November, these candles absolutely gigasend meme coins on respective chain. So meme coins blew up twice in this candle, and we're just starting to send right now, like within the last like 4 days. So everything pulled back in December mostly over the last month. So now it's time for phase 3 to begin. And I told you guys, if you didn't know already, I did tell you phase 3 will be happening at some point in January as we start to break out. Phase 3 has started, just so you guys know already. As we send to $5 and beyond, this is where it's like if you didn't buy XRP at these levels, for me personally, this is just my take. I wouldn't be buying XRP anymore at these levels. Like, yes, you could probably get a 3x or 4x. Obviously, if XRP goes higher than this, you'll get a little bit more. But with meme coins, let me jump to Bert here. This is where that like outsized opportunity starts to come in, where you have it where Bert's sitting at like 9 mil right now. It looks like it went to 10 mil a little bit earlier today, which funny enough, it retested the all-time high on the candles on the USD chart. So right now, and I told you guys yesterday during this candle when this one was about to open, I said, look, the next 2 to 3 days will be when we start to break the all-time high level at the rate that we've been growing here. So continue to watch, continue to see closely. But basically, if you're not buying Bert sub 10 mil right now, the next about 24 to 48 hours, based on the chart that I'm reading here, that is the last time you could buy Bert under 10 million, regardless of any pullbacks. Because the pullbacks that I'm seeing here, the USD chart here, I gotta look at how high it's ranging. But I know the XRP chart specifically shows about 75 million market cap. Let me see, and I know it changes a little bit based on the price of XRP. So very important to be aware of. Very important key levels here to be watching. And if you guys are not familiar yet, I might as well delete these lines, to be honest, because we've already broke through them with a ton of strength. I mean, there's not really any coming back to them, to be honest. Let me pull these up here. Zoom in. So massive cup and handle again forming even on the USD chart. I mean, it's crazy big. Try to draw it here. So basically here, and then we'll probably get a pullback here to the 786, basically where we are now. I told you guys we'll probably go to like 12 to 16 million and then just send. This is more or less the chart that I've been painting for quite some time. I mean, I haven't really modified the chart. I called it to a T. Maybe I was off by a week or two, but this has been the chart. If you've been following my show for any length of time, the last few weeks, past few months, I mean, this is the chart I've been calling for a while. So watching Bert just giga sending at this point, I mean, technically he hasn't giga sent yet. This is just a little taste of what's about to happen. But watching the chart play out pretty much perfectly at this level, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I'm really happy to just kind of keep calling it, keep watching it at the levels. But I mean, we broke through the 702 yesterday or today. And if we close this candle above it, I mean, we're basically guaranteed to retest all-time high here, which is the last level. I'll show you guys on the XRP chart. This is the last level here. I mean, we've already broken through every single major level that we need to hit. The last level here is this, and that's it. I mean, it would be super healthy for the chart if we sent to, I don't know the market cap of this, probably like around 12 mil, and then maybe we back test to where we are right now, like 9 mil, maybe a little 20% correction, whatever, before we enter price discovery. And if you notice, I kept saying that Bert's chart is the XRP chart, especially on the XRP. What do you call it? The XRP pair. That's the USD pair that you guys are looking at. And look at this. I mean, look at the monthly. So basically, Bert daily candles are the XRP monthly candles. So look at this. We're here now. We're like right here on Bert now. We're right behind XRP on in terms of price discovery. We're now here, right here. I see three-eyed said XRP flips ETH, and that's the scenario where I'm talking about. Where if XRP does that, all these numbers are actually really small, and a lot of the fib levels don't matter anymore. It'll actually go much higher. And that's why I keep saying, like, raise your targets, because we're going to go way higher than a lot of people are expecting. And the FOMO from people in Solana is like barely starting. We're barely starting to see some of the KOLs, some of the people bridging over, starting to buy some bags at these levels. You cannot imagine the amount of people that will be flooding into XRP, and especially the meme coins, when we're like at these levels. If we're blowing past the 4236 above $7.57, the FOMO into XRP will be so crazy. And that should be when you're sizing out and taking some profits, some healthy profits, because you're essentially selling to all the people that were late. Like if you're still buying right now, you are still early. But the moment we're up here, you are not that early anymore. Arguably, you're late if you're buying at $10. So Bert is currently at the equivalent of XRP at $1.62. So basically a 2x from here is still where XRP still is. Bert is barely at the 786 right now. Let me go back to the chart to show you guys. Here it is. Let me actually delete this arrow so I can show you guys where XRP is in relation to the chart, which means we have a lot of room to run still. And obviously XRP is about to run really hard too. So 1 second here. Okay. So basically, this is like the last zone here to test for Bert. I see Halvor saying, can Bert hit 1 billion? So I'm going to give you guys like the moon math on what's going on. So if you guys were in the whales chat, maybe I made some posts about it. I did say ideally Bert gets to 10 million, which is where we are. We basically touched today. We need to get near 10 million, really close to 10 mil on the chart here. And potentially be entering price discovery around the same time XRP is entering price discovery, which is what we did. We're basically there, 9 mil, 10 mil. We're just kind of trading between those levels right now. So Bert accomplished that as XRP hit $3. Now, obviously, XRP is going above $3 right now. That's fine. That's normal. Basically, that just means that all the XRP memes are even more so primed right now to enter price discovery the harder that XRP runs, because the liquidity pools get even stronger the harder that XRP flies. So with Halvor asking, can Bert hit 1 billion? I'm going to give you guys the moon math on how that's going to happen through this next phase. So Bert, really the last level of any resistance in any capacity is really going to be like around the all-time high wick, which is like 11, 12 mil. And then that's it. I mean, there's nothing, there's literally nothing. And I mean, there's technically nothing still stopping Bert in any way in terms of resistance psychologically. And that puts, I mean, I don't even know Bert's ranking, to be honest, right now on First Ledger. Let me actually go check. I'm actually curious because I haven't been online most of today. So I'm still catching up on raids and all that good stuff here. And again, massive shout out to the Bert community. You guys have been killing it on the raids. Continue to show up, continue to grind. I mean, the communities that run to like 100 mil plus, and that's going to be a lot more normal for these XRP meme coins really, really soon. And the communities that, because Bert's already had 70% corrections, but even if Bert were to have another 70% correction at some point in the future, even after we hit like 100 mil, the communities that still show up every single day, the communities that raid, the communities that show up when basically we have pullbacks, those are the communities that I'm max bidding on. Those are the communities that I'm showing up for myself. Those are the communities I'll work for. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. So there's almost a dozen tokens right now, about 10 million market cap and above. And that was around the peak. I mean, some of these peaked out around like 20 to 30 mil market cap, but XRP is near the price. So a lot of these have kind of recovered or are around the price that XRP was at all-time highs. So that's really important to note and really important to kind of be aware of, where some of the communities are dying out right now, while some other communities are just pumping really hard and rallying together, and the communities are showing up every single day. So I'm betting on the communities where not just like, I'm not going to go off market cap. I think market cap's kind of irrelevant, to be honest. It's how strong is your meme? How strong is your community? Are they rating every single day? Do you have a good liquidity pool? Those are the questions that I'm asking myself when I'm looking for the next memes that I'm aping into with size. So I'm not, for me personally, I'm not putting in like $100 on any of these. I'm going to go in with size for the communities that I'm very bullish on. So you have a good liquidity pool, you have a really good community that's showing up every day. That's ultimately what it's going to take to get to 1 billion. So when you see Bert around 10, sub 10 mil, still around 9 mil right now, I mean, 10 billion, or sorry, 1 billion is what, like, is that 100x from here? 100K or 100 million is 10x. Yeah, that's 1 billion. So 100x from here, is that feasible? I mean, seeing XRP do like another 4x, and we potentially got like extra billions in market cap for all meme coins, then yeah, we would easily see our top performers like Bert, strong communities like Bert as well, get to some pretty insane levels. So if you thought that buying Bert at like 100K market cap and it ran to over 10 mil, that was the first 100x. Sure, I mean, you got in early, a lot of people took profits. The chart shows that, and people tried to kill Bert. People tried to FUD Bert at the bottom. People dump Bert at the bottom. That's fine. The community still showed up every day. The community still grinded, continued to create content, and yeah, I mean, showed up for like 2 months down here, month and a half at the bottom, and the price is reflecting, hey, the strength of the community is showing up one by one every single day. New members showing up, new holders on first holding, setting up trust lines, new trust lines every single day. That's what it takes to get to 1 billion market cap. So, however, that's more or less the moon math there on Bert. But really, just one more final test at the all-time high wick, which is probably around 12 million at this rate, which is a couple more million to go, and then that's it. I mean, there's really no telling how high this will run. And then I believe Plurorma had a really, really good post the other day. I want to read it, actually. I believe it was him. Let me see if I can find it really quick here. And if it wasn't him, then I'm sorry. It was someone else, but I'll give him the credit. So I'm pretty sure it was him. He basically just said, look, all right, everybody, today, now yesterday, was a terrific day. So this was when we were at like 7 mil, I think, maybe 8 million. And we've been back testing every single level just to make sure that it's support. As you guys all know by now, at this point, Bert loves to basically back test and create foundational levels. So if you don't know what that means, basically, if you were looking at the chart last night after the space that we had with King, Bert pumped to, it was this candle. So Bert pumped to, I don't know what that is, like 9.5 mil. And then the next candle closed here and it opened out here. Sorry. And then we went all the way down here to, it was like 7.3 million last night. And in the whales chat, I was just kind of laughing because if you guys are familiar with like a shooting star candle type of deal, basically ignore this part and just look at this as a massive wick, and then the body is red down here. Let me see if I could see one on the Bert chart in the past. Hold on. Bert doesn't have a lot of shooting stars, so it's probably going to be hard to find one. So it's going to look like this candle here. Hold on. Let's see. Does Bert even have any shooting stars? No, I mean this would be the closest. So like see how it's like a massive wick and then it closed red down here. So imagine this the body, like this body, imagine it being a little bit longer. So not only I mean it was so funny. I was like, we're gonna go so much higher because we're literally doing the same thing every day. So this candle here on January 14th, yesterday, we were red down here, like after the show. And like, I don't know why after the show, people sometimes I notice some people just like dump, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know if people think like the shows are like a top signal or something. They really aren't, especially when people listen back to the recordings. People start to ape in. So, like, if you're selling like after shows or something, like time and time again, Bert's proving that it is the worst time to be selling. So we had a shooting star, which is the worst possible candle yesterday after the show. And then I just took a screenshot, shared in the whales chat. I'm like, this is basically the level of support here. This is where we buy, basically, if anyone's buying that kind of stuff. And just showing, look, like this is the shooting star. Like we have 19 hours to go till the next space and before the next candle closes. So a lot can happen. And we closed so strong on this shooting star. And then earlier today, after yesterday's space, we had another shooting star, same thing, and I was just dying because I'm like, holy, like this is crazy. We have two shooting stars back to back, and the candle doesn't matter until it closes. So obviously, this isn't a shooting star. This one wasn't a shooting star, but in that moment, it was, and it's so funny to watch the sales come through, like either after the show or people just whatever. Like we had the King show as well, and it was just funny to watch that happen, and then as the day progresses overnight, my time, and then through today, I mean, I saw Bert hit over, I think it was like 10 mil or something. So watching these candles just show so much strength from being dumped. I mean, someone sold like, I think it was like 15K USD in one go or something. I was just laughing. I was like, wow, I'm not exactly sure why you would sell at the 618 here, because that's like literally the golden ratio to be buying. And then if you close above the 702, which we're about to do, this is the candle right now. And as I've been saying, every 24 hours is basically a new test for Bert to confirm to enter price discovery on the USD chart. That's what we're looking at now. If we close this candle right now above in the next 30 minutes, we have about 30 minutes left. This candle has a ton of strength. If we close above like 8.5, 8.7 mil right here, we're closing above the 702. There's really nothing left to test for Bert apart from the all-time high. And that's it. Like for the all-time high wick. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing else. The wick that we had earlier today, it looks like, was the body candles, the prior body candles. So that was one test here that we rejected off of. But we really needed to back test here and close above it, which is what we're about to do. This is the last final test here for Bert before we enter price discovery. And if XRP is sending to like $5 to $10 on this next wave, which is what I'm calling for, $5 to $7, $5 to 10, and maybe even higher. Okay, wave 3 is going to be so explosive. And I mean, it's just going to be mental. So Bert going to the 1618 here, That's almost a 2x from here. So that would be like almost 20 million. That would be the same when I told you guys to buy down here at 4 mil. Bert hitting this level, only just a 2x from here, was the same as buying XRP down here at 250 and XRP going to $10. So you would have made more on Bert. If Bert does a 2x from here and you listen to my call, you would have made more buying Bert here. And obviously down here, especially as Bert hitting 20 mil, which is pretty easy at this level. We're already hitting some pretty solid critical mass. Bert hitting 20 mil is the same as XRP hitting $10 if you bought here, and then it would be the same. I think it's about the same right here. If you sold right here and you bought down here, you would have made more buying Bert than you would have done with XRP hitting $10, and XRP is only like $3 right now. So clearly, XRP meme coins are outperforming XRP. I'm gonna go to the XRP chart here shortly. But as Bert really starts to send into price discovery, this is where it's going to show like, oh, okay, like the meme coins are outperforming the main token here, really, really heavy. And watching Bert potentially go to like 60 mil, 75 mil on these upper fib extensions here on pure expansion zones. I mean, this is what it's going to take for us to really show up every day. I mean, a lot of people are going to jump into the community at this rate. And I mean, we called the bottom 2 mil. I mean, I encourage everyone to buy, encourage everyone to be smart about their investment decisions. I encourage everyone to give me 1 second here. I want to make sure the space is still going. I had it checked on the space. 1 second. Looks like the space disconnected. All right, just want to make sure the space is still going. I wasn't sure if it disconnected there. But this is what it takes, for that next $1 billion market cap token. That is what it takes to continue to show up, continue to grind, continue to onboard people at these these crucial levels here. And once we break through here, I mean, I can kind of erase this, to be honest. It's really, or that was the level that I was telling you that XRP is at right now. So we're not that far behind in terms of price discovery as well. We haven't hit price discovery yet, but the moment we do, I am expecting some pretty crazy moves on Bert really, really fast. So stay tuned, continue to watch Bert, but I did call that Bert would hit around 10 mil or higher around the same time that XRP hits $3. And then if you guys missed it, when XRP went from like 50 cents to $3, these were those kinds of moves here. So when XRP does that next move, that is basically the crazy uptrend that we're about to see on XRP meme coins, and obviously Bert specifically, where we see like crazy moves. And honestly, I didn't draw this right. It's more of a straight up move. So let me redraw it here because it's not doing the chart justice. 1 second. But yeah, 75 mil to 100 mil is this next leg up. I'm calling it here. I called the bottom at 2 mil. I mean, everything's just kind of playing out perfectly for Bert. Oh, okay. I went a little too fast here, but that's pretty much you guys get the picture. It's I guess I might have to draw 2 separate lines because the drag tool here is it like gets stuck. So it's really hard to. This is the kind of move that Bert will do based on the chart that I'm looking at here. Price discovery happens really violently. If you guys haven't been following along, and a lot of the meme coins here have been hitting that 4.236 or higher. So Bert could go higher than this level here. And that's where things get really crazy. So 10 mil on the USD chart, it's looking at like closer to like 50-ish million. But as I said before, it really depends on the price of XRP as well. So this is that kind of move that I'm expecting personally, especially once this cup and handles filled out. But even getting to like something like a 50 million, the amount of FOMO into Bert at those levels, like the infinity meme, the infinity chicken schizo meme here on XRP, like XRP holders held for so many years. They're known as the schizos of crypto. Bert being the schizo meme coin stand out here in XRP. Like people are going to be FOMOing into it. I'm watching it very, very closely here, keeping an eye on it. This cup and handle is about to be finalized here in the next, I'm calling it, the next 48 hours. What's today? Wednesday? So Thursday, Friday, going into the weekend. this weekend, especially if XRP runs to like the 2618, goes to like $5. This is going to be the craziest weekend in crypto, probably of your life. That's how crazy this is about to get. Like I'm just hoping you guys are mentally preparing for what's about to happen. Like I'm trying my best to mentally prepare, but these moves happen so fast and so hard. I mean, we were at 2 weeks ago to the day, we were at 2 million market cap. And if this weekend is explosive, literally less than a week from now, we could be at the max fib extensions anywhere above 50 mil to 100 mil. Like you might have missed, especially if you didn't buy when I was calling the bottom here for weeks on end. You might have missed the 50 to 100x if you didn't buy at the bottom. And if you didn't buy again at 4 mil when I was telling you to buy at 4, I mean, that was a 10x, 20x still, depending on how hard we run here. I mean, those are the levels that like you have to be understanding that if you miss this move, even if, I mean, if you're buying now, you're gonna get a good chunk still at the max fibs here. Like these moves only happen in specific tokens that have strong enough communities. Bert has a strong enough community to do this, and I'll even outperform XRP, which is crazy because XRP is pretty much outperforming every other layer one right now, apart from Hedera, which Hedera is my other back. And so being able to be in the right meme coins at the right time, that's what it takes to just like completely outperform everything in the market, even the main layer ones. And so you have to be in the right place at the right time, and you have to be listening to the right alpha callers. I mean, it's kind of funny to watch a lot of the people from Solana coming over when a lot of us were trading on day one on First Ledger. And so seeing a lot of these tokens where we bought in early, we bought in here at these levels, it is really fascinating to watch. So this is really, really interesting on Bert here that I want to show you guys because funny enough, on the XRP chart, our candle's red right now. So let's unpack that, see what's going on because this is crazy. So this is like, regardless of what this chart looks like, this chart is actually even more bullish somehow than the USD chart. So let me explain how crazy this chart is. So let me zoom in here. So I do hope that First Ledger can start showing the USD chart as well. First Ledger, if you guys are listening, I think that would be a great addition as well because this is what people see. People see this chart when they go on Deck Screener first. They're seeing this. So I mean, Bert's about to hit price discovery not much longer from here. If you're looking at Deck Screener. If you're looking at First Ledger, it's not the same story. Similar, not the same yet. So USD chart, we are forming a cup and handle, and it's in the final stage. About to enter the handle stage. So USD chart looks great. Cup and handle in the final stage. The XRP chart is different. It is a massive cup and handle still. I accidentally messed up the fib level. Hold on. There's that. So what's going on the XRP chart? So if you didn't know already, this chart right here is Bert in relation to the price of XRP while Bert pumps and XRP pumps. So for instance, just if this happened, I'm going to give you guys a scenario on what the chart would look like. So if XRP went to like $10 like overnight and Bert was still at like 10 mil market cap, then you would see like a massive red candle down. Even if Bert is at the same market cap, you would see a red candle because XRP would be outperforming Bert. Now, when you see green candles on this chart, the green candles mean the green candles on this chart means that Bert is outperforming XRP. So what is going on? What is happening right now? So this wick was the all-time high of Bert in relation to XRP. And then this wick was actually a higher market cap, like 3 times higher. But since XRP did like a 5x during this time, XRP actually outperformed Bert a little bit during this time here. And then obviously Bert had like a 70% pullback. The last one here, XRP did not have a 70% pullback. XRP had like went from 3, it had like a 50% pullback or something, or 40%. So XRP actually outperformed Bert here as well on the pullback. So the chart kind of just looked even more extreme. And then this is the chart that First Ledger uses. So it just looks so extreme on the platform. Bert did like a triple bottom here. It did a full Wyckoff redistribution here. It looks really strong. It did a full SOS. It did a bull flag here. It broke out. So look, Bert broke out here on January 5th on the final high here for XRP. And then the body candles here, sorry, the wicks, all-time high wicks trend, we broke it here on the bottom of the bull flag. So Bert did confirm that it will outperform XRP on this bull flag here on January 12th, which is when XRP bottomed here. So XRP and Bert both had a second bottom on the SOS at the exact same time. And then we have this trend line here with the body candles in relation, the all-time high body candles in relation to XRP. And we broke above it yesterday for the first time, closed above it. And right now, since XRP is pumping so hard, Bert is also pumping too. But XRP looks like it's pumping a little bit harder than Bert is. But look at this, the critical structure that I've been talking about this entire time, Bert has still held above it. So technically, in relation to XRP, Bert is at an all-time high. Bert's at an all-time high right now in relation to XRP because we broke the trend line. So anything above this right now that XRP that Bert starts to send, Bert will do. So Bert getting to this level on this chart, Bert would get to like 2-3x XRP just to get to price discovery in relation to XRP. So IPEX, what does this mean? You're saying a lot of words. I don't understand what you're talking about fully. Basically, what I'm saying is, look, as long as Bert on this chart, on the XRP chart, as long as Bert, the longer Bert holds above this blue line, that means Bert is outperforming XRP regardless of how XRP is pumping. And what does that mean for the future? If Bert can get to these fib levels here and close above it, Bert is going to do like a 10x or more above whatever pump that XRP gets. So you want to see Bert get into these fib levels here and go higher and higher as XRP pumps harder. Because if not, then we will see red candles come down which is fine, but that is in relation to XRP. Because if XRP does like a 400% move to like $10 soon, Bert has to do the same kind of move just to keep the chart going sideways. Bert has to do more than a 400% move for this chart specifically to go up, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense for everyone in relation to Bert and XRP. Now, the USD chart, this is going to be the main chart that everyone should be looking at, to be honest, though. I can still cover the XRP chart. It is important. But this is going to be the main chart that I will be covering and looking at moving forward because Bert, in terms of all-time highs, Bert is basically around that level right now. It looks like we're sitting at 9.3 mil. Honestly, though, once people, I mean, we're already at like around 10 million. People are already starting to take Bert a lot more seriously. I was in a bunch of spaces when we were down here. A lot of people were trying to not let me up and speak or just saying like, oh, your market cap's at 2 million. Like no one's taking you seriously. And that's fine. I mean, I'm going to remember all those people. It is what it is, what have you. I don't care that much. I mean, I already knew what I held. A lot of community members did. But now that we're here, I mean, I'm getting DMs left and right to be part of spaces, getting DMs from people in Solana pretty much every day at this point. My DMs are pretty full. So if you guys are DMing me, all I ask is just to be patient because, my DMs are quite full and I'm trying to get back to you as soon as possible. So if you're watching my show right now and I haven't responded to you, that's why, because I'm getting a ton of DMs here and it makes sense. I mean, everything's kind of popping off and people want to be part of the next play. And guess what? If you're missing the next play, maybe you missed my call at 2 million, you missed my call at 4 million, whatever. Okay, well, all you got to do is just join my alpha chat at this point. I'm making calls. I'm calling the bottoms with conviction. And I mean, I'm standing by it. And my reputation's on the line when I call bottoms, especially because it's pretty much impossible to call a bottom with conviction. And I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm showing you guys the charts. If I'm wrong, I lose reputation. And you guys know that. Like, you guys are are buying and selling based off some of these calls too. And I take that very seriously. I want to take it as seriously as possible because I want to see you guys make as much as possible during this cycle. And the communities that show up day in and day out that are rating heavy, that are supporting one another, like those are the communities I'm getting behind. I'm not going to be aping these pump and dumps and manipulated market caps and low liquidity pools. Like that's how you're just going to get wrecked. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. You're going to get wrecked at some point if you hold them long enough. Yes, it's fun. You can ride them up. But if you're not taking profits before they get dumped, like it's really going to be on you at the end of the day. Find the communities that are deep in the trenches, that are organically pumping these up, not just like supply controlling and just like pumping it with little liquidity. Again, it's not that hard to manipulate market caps if your community is not organic. Let me make that really clear. When this next run really starts to happen, we're barely entering phase 3. I cannot stress that enough. If you're here this early, anything you're buying right now that is quality, again, don't just buy any random stuff. Buy into quality. In my honest opinion, Bert is the highest quality meme coin, the highest quality community. And it's not just based off random metrics. It is based off so many metrics that I've been talking about for about 3 months now. Bert is about 3 months old. At this point, came out in like the middle of October. So October, November, December, January. I think that's like 3 or 4 months now. So we're getting to that point where either we would have died out down here with max FUD. People didn't want to let me speak in spaces, whatever. Down here, people were saying to sell all of it. I felt it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I felt the max fear, the max FOMO, and the max FUD. And I'm like, look, like it cannot get any worse when we have whales dumping, people that I thought would hold, people that were supporting, that kind of stuff. Like there's literally almost nothing worse that could have happened. And that's how I knew with conviction this was the bottom. And if you were in my alpha chat, I called it. I said, DCA here, continue to buy here. I'm buying here. I added personally, I mean, I won't say how much I added, but I added multiple times down here at these levels. And I'm really happy right now with just how the market's moving. And again, I'm not buying only XRP at these levels. I'm buying the XRP meme coins because XRP meme coins will be outperforming XRP, even if somehow, by some way, XRP does another 10x from here to like $30. If you're buying a meme coin right now and XRP does like a 10x from here somehow, some way, I don't believe it will, but if it does, if you bought Bert at 10 mil market cap, basically where we are right now, as the candles are about to close in about 11 minutes. If you're buying at this level right now, I have zero doubt in my mind that whatever top meme coins stick it out through those price moves on XRP, we're going to see multiple billion-dollar market cap meme coins. And having Bert, Halvor was asking, can Bert hit a billion? Bert 2 billions, Bert billions, Bertillions here with XRP memes. Like it's all but programmed, arguably. And if XRP does 10x, I see no world, I see no scenario in which Bert isn't capable of doing 100x from this level right now. So I'm making like another bold statement here. If you didn't buy at 2 mil and you're not buying before we hit price discovery, being able to buy under 10 million market cap Dober and saying under 10 million is free. If you're able to buy in at these levels still, and Bert does go to a billion, which I'm pretty much locked in at this point, being able to watch the chart, Bert going to a billion plus, being able to be one of those programmed, one of those coded meme coins on XRP here. Bert to billions is the narrative here that's going on. There is no manipulated fake liquidity pools, fake market caps, none of that kind of stuff. The community is real. The community is organic. There is critical mass happening. Join the Telegram. Follow us on Twitter. Come raid with us on Twitter if you want. Pick up some merch on the website. We're shipping out merch. Merch has already been shipped out to a bunch of you guys already. You guys love it. It looks like it's good quality as well. Halvor, Bert to 10 billion. I think Bert to 10 billion spud, to be honest. If XRP is able to do another 10x from here, these charts are going to get absolutely insane. And do not underestimate the psychological FOMO rally that will occur on these meme coins, because people are still somehow, some way sidelined because they're just focused on Solana or Bitcoin or whatever other token that might be out there, when XRP is literally about to flip Ethereum. Three-eyed. He's literally calling it right now. XRP flipping Ethereum. XRP would be at like $6 or $7. And let's not forget, what is I didn't even talk about it yet on today's show. What is the 3.618 fib level? It's $6.50. If XRP shoots to this level within the next week or two, or at any point soon, that would be the level here. Let me circle it for you guys, make it a little clear. This is the price for XRP to flip Ethereum at Ethereum's current market cap. If XRP flips Ethereum and goes even higher than Ethereum, then yes, everything I'm talking about, you raise your target so much higher. Like XRP would go to $15 to $30, because it would take that market cap that XRP that ETH would have had, and it would be here. And I'm saying a lot of people talk about 25 to 30 something dollar XRP. If that happens, Bert will hit $1 billion market cap. Like, mark my words. I'm not even kidding you guys at this point. Like, I have so much conviction in this meme coin, a few other meme coins myself. The communities that are forming here, the FOMO rallying that will begin to happen as we start to trend to $1 billion, is going to be so legendary, so insane. And I'm just making the call here. You're able to buy in $100, $1,000 worth of XRP, worth of Bert at these levels, and Bert goes to $1 billion. That is 100x. $1,000 at this level. Oh, I need to put Bert back on here. $1,000 at this level, and you just sit on it till Bert gets to $1 billion market cap. Bert has what it takes. I have full conviction, fully believed in, all in Bert, to be able to get to $1 billion market cap. That would be something for the history books, something for XRP. And I do believe there will be a handful this cycle that get to it. Bert to billions is programmed. Halvor said, "Soul's gay, Bert is best." That's awesome. XP memes, Bertillions. $1,000 right now USD at these levels. Bert gets to $1 billion, that'd be worth $100,000. And if you remember, I said buying at 2 mil. I mean, depending on what market cap we reach on this next leg up, it'll be worth that kind of level as well. So lock in. These price targets are really, truly a gift by the entire market, because the moment that everyone realizes that XRP is actually the place to be in Web3 when it comes to XRP flipping Ethereum potentially, and just really this next leg up is going to be so crazy that everyone that's sidelined right now is going to dump a lot of their bags, a lot of their main tokens, whatever it is from other chains, and just ape whatever you have right now. Like, that's how crazy this is going to get. And if you're still fading these levels, these meme coins, especially on XRP, like, oh my gosh, the FOMO rally from other chains is just going to be it's going to be biblical, first of all. And yeah, I mean, I wasn't online when Bert hit 10 million earlier, but I would have probably fell out of my chair, because we called it on our show yesterday that we will be trending above 10 million tomorrow. We called it here live, and then literally the next 24 hours will be, which I'm sticking to my word here, we will be retesting an all-time high. If we have a little pullback, that's normal, that's fine. But guess what? That pullback is at the 786, which is where we are right now. So this is the lowest price that you're able to buy Bert before we enter price discovery. Mark my words, the chart has held up incredibly strong. I've been calling it since 2 million. Lock in. We're about to send to 50 million to 100 million on this next leg up, maybe even higher, depending on how hard XRP runs. And do not underestimate how crazy these are going to get. Do not underestimate how ridiculously irrational this market's about to get if and when XRP hits $6 to $7 on the max fib extensions here and flips Ethereum. If XRP flips Ethereum, a lot of these price targets I'm telling you about are irrelevant. We will go so much higher than what anything I'm talking about right now. And billions is the new conversation, the new narrative for a lot of these top meme coins. I know people are already talking about like Army to billions, that kind of stuff. Bert is not that far off from that kind of conversation at these levels. we send to like 20 to 30 million in the next week or so, maybe even this weekend that I keep talking about, that would be the catalyst for us to really send to at least, I keep saying 100 mil, but I'm saying at least 100 mil during this next leg up. I see SPZ saying Bert will buy KFC, and KFC's market cap, I believe it's like 9 billion or something. So just the easy, like, what is it, like 1,000x, 900x from here for Bert to flip KFC. So, I mean, I think that's a really solid narrative as well. The schizo chicken meme flipping KFC would be pretty legendary. And that's just the first start. I mean, that would just be Bert basically beginning here. I see Halvar saying Bert will flip KFC. So, yeah, I mean, Bert flipping every single aviation company, every single chicken company, whether it's Cane's, KFC, Chick-fil-A, you guys name it. Bert will be on the menu. Bert already has the most amazing merch I've seen personally. Go pick some up off the website. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Today's show is powered by @the_Bert_Coin. Friendly reminder, Bert is Bert. Welcome to the Bert community stream. Don't forget to like and retweet the show here. If you're bullish on Bert, bullish on XRP, bullish on XRP meme coins. And if you're not on the Telegram already, are you even in XRP meme coins? Arguably, you're not. So join the Telegram. Come say hi. I'm in there as often as I'm able to. Looks like Bert is breaking out right now. It's sitting at 9.3 million market cap. It's actually slightly above the 786, which is one of the most crucial levels psychologically to enter the next phase for all-time high retesting. So if we close above this level here in the next 1 minute and 55 seconds, it's going to be pretty crazy next 24 hours, pretty crazy next 48 hours, especially if we backtest here, because you all know, as I've said before, Bert loves to backtest and confirm support on the chart. And if that happens, guess what? It's already at the current price. So this is the cheapest, again, that you would be able to ever buy Bert as we continue to trend to billions in market cap. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap up the show here. Let's just kind of watch this candle close together in the next minute and a half. Much love to everyone that tuned in every single day here. We're going to make it. I am very bullish on everyone that's been tuning in every single day. You guys have been killing it. And if you guys are in my alpha chat as well, I see a bunch of you guys active every single day as well. Yeah, shout out to all of you guys. If you're not in my Telegram already, join the link in my bio. We have almost 500 people in the live stream. You guys are animals, absolute animals. Bunch of you guys in the live stream as well. Shout out to you guys. Got the Bert coin in the spaces. Snoozy. It's good, brother. Pleroma, Fad.BTC. What's good, everyone? All right, we're going to wrap up the show here with some Bert music to close out this monster daily candle. The next 48 hours to this next weekend is going to be absolutely insane. Lock in, try to mentally prepare, go touch some grass. Don't stare at the charts too long, and find the communities that are locked in. Find the communities that believe in billions, and one day it will happen. Much love, you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in tomorrow's space, same time, same place, 6 p.m. EST, Monday through Friday. The place to be in Web3 here in XRP. Much love, you guys. We just closed the daily candle above the 786, and you guys all know what that means. And if you don't, well, I will explain it to you again tomorrow when we're reaching all-time highs and potentially back testing here. So this is the cheapest you will be able to buy Bert before we enter price discovery. Much love, you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Peace, y'all.
Bert, fly high, high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert. Bert does its own thing, haters getting berserk. Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert. Bert. Bert.
They